Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Let's dive in. Today's word or character, 孝, filial piety. I couldn't find one English word that mapping exactly to this very China, very Confucius concept, which is expectation on children. Okay, imagine, okay, 2024. In the West, in English-speaking world. So it's more like a children-centric, meaning that we have a set of expectations of parents. Like we need to hold up our main adulting responsibility is to take care of children. So that's children-centric. But here, Xiao, Confucius set up a system to be parent-centric. You as a younger generation, you have a set of expectations and responsibilities toward the older generation. I mean, how nice is that? This was like, I was brought up in this culture and that was known and expected, even if it's a new China, right? Supposed to be sort of departed from the old teachings of Confucius, but the societal expectations was there. Like you as a children, you need to be obedient, be respectful to your parents. You cannot, teenage rebellion was not a thing in China until probably recently. So this expectation set the behavior standard. All sorts of descriptions about what you're supposed to be to do. So disobedience is the number one thing. And also when the parents are old, you're supposed to take care of them. So that is the Chinese core value passed on for thousands of years. And it forms a contrast to the West that here is parent-centric, actually. And it was made of the two characters. The bottom means the children or infant, big head, two arms, one torso. We came across this character multiple times, and that's a simplification of the child when they don't have legs function fully developed yet. So that was not emphasized. And then the top was old age. In China, at least back then, 50 plus would be considered old age. And old age main feature was displayed by their disheveled hair, probably. So this horizontally strokes means the hair. I mean, the top of the person, right? And the hairdo. When you're above 50, there's no such expectations on you to keep your hair bundled and pinned down. You can let your hair down, just like children. So at the beginning of life, you can have your hair, well, however. But then during this adult segment, which is probably from 15 to 50, you're expected to have your hair bundled up, pin it down, to put your hair in order. That's the first thing expected of you, or you display as a grown-up person. So this hairdo in old age, which is let down, let it go horizontal, or however a natural state, paired with this horizontal and then vertical line connected, that according to some scholars, that looks like a cane. Old people use often. So there's two features: how you look, how you behave, captures the main character for older people. So young, old in one frame, and young below old kind of gives you that visual order hierarchy already. The young is supposed to be supportive, respective of the old, and that's a visual representation of the relationship of the two generations. And Chinese is the one culture. I'm not sure if other cultures, probably too, but in Confucius teaching, the first thing you do as a decent human being is to show 孝, display this behavior, to be respectful, to be supportive of your parent. And Confucius' top student, Mengzi, So Confucius actually in Chinese is 孔子, like Confucius, somebody translates Confucius 孔子, and 孟子made it explicit, like 无孝有三, okay? If you're not 孝, you're not being pious to your parents, 有三 is randomly 3 means multitudes. So there are many different ways that you are not showing piety, but the first one is 无后. So 无后为大. The first one, this 无后 means you don't have your hope as your hope that you're as the child, the offspring of your parent. You're not doing your, not a parental, but I don't even know what's the childrental. I don't know. Like the children's responsibility. You're not fulfilling your children's responsibility. And then with one specific example is you're marrying off somebody without giving notice or getting approval from your parents. So the biggest decision in your life, who you choose to marry, if you're not getting approval from your parents, that's the biggest disobedience, biggest unfulfilling of your filial piety. So that was a big deal. And I think after one child policy, the dynamic between child and parent kind of changed a little bit. So 孝 was not that prominent as in the culture, but it was still often hear it. And it's still one of the major distinctive features for Chinese. All right, thank you for your time. See you another day.